music. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Alpha Bro Show. I'm doing a little intro a little different. You tell me if you like it or not. Happy Friday. Happy end of the fucking work week. For some of y'all, for us retired guys, it's just another fucking day. No, just kidding. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. That was bad. No, I still like Fridays. Everybody likes Fridays, right? Again, welcome to the Alpha Bro Show. I am dongleless today, as you see. I don't have my trusty sidekick, the dongle, with me. Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that guy. I mean, he's got 42 kids, and they're wild, like fucking Apache war chief Indian crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's we had one of them bust their head on a live show. I mean, like, dude, I don't know. He'll be back with me next week, I'm sure. This week was just bad for him, I guess. He had a lot going on. So everybody wish the dongle a speedy recovery. Okay, so really, really quick, I want to thank everybody for joining in. Thank everybody in the chat. What's up, Neil? How you doing, brother? For all you all that are listening on Anchor, iTunes, wherever, this is a live show. It's, listening to it in a podcast version might be kind of strange. I don't know, because we do make reference to the chat. I always try to let the audio listeners know when I'm referring to the chat, just so they know that, like, who the fuck is he talking about? Who asked that question? Is this guy talking to himself? I do talk to myself, and we're going to get to that later on this episode as well. Hey, Brian, what's up, buddy? Glad I got to catch some of the show live. That's right, baby. We live, man. We do this fucking shit right now. Right now. I'll have shit falling off, and Josh will have kids falling off fucking tables and busting their head and everything here in a minute. But no, I am dongleless tonight, obviously. The dongle's not with me. He'll be back next week. He had a lot of shit going on. I want to thank everybody for joining in. Again, if you could please follow the social media links, that would be fantastic. You'll know when I'm going live. You'll get a notification when I go live if you're on Facebook or something. So please check that out. So a little bit of housekeeping, really, really quick. Any good firehouse, you start your morning off with a little housekeeping. Not that I ever did it, but a lot of guys did. So, so in doing so, if you are listening on iTunes, Anchor, YouTube, Twitch, wherever, leave a review. Leave a 5-star review. Just leave a good review. Leave an honest review. How about that? A lot of people want 5-star reviews. Fuck that. You leave what you want to leave. If you want to leave me 5 stars, I am fucking super, super appreciative for that. And thank you, Debo, for putting all the social media links in the chat. That was very cool. Love how he does that so fast too. Man, I got a good show. We got a good show. So a lot of you, and maybe some of you may be first-time listeners. What is this about? Toxic masculinity, obviously. No, actually, I say not so toxic. I don't think we are. I believe, and Josh does too, that I believe masculinity is under attack. I believe it has been under attack for a long time, and I don't know why. I do know why. Some guys, and we all know them. Hell, I know them too. Hell, you might even think I'm one of them. They give guys bad names. Obviously. So I believe this alpha bro moniker, this alpha bro stigma that has developed in these last few years has a negative connotation. It means you're loud, it means you're big, you're loud, you're dumb. You don't respect people, you don't respect women, you don't respect anybody, you don't respect yourself. It is the opposite of what it is. So not only are we trying to make masculinity cool again, like whoever thought that would be a thing, like trying to be a man, like making a man cool again. Yeah, like fucking your James Deans and your Robert Redfords and your fucking John Waynes and your Clint Eastwoods. Those were bad motherfuckers. They paved the way for where we are today. Okay? And, I don't want to get into a generational thing, but think about this. if we went to war with our great grandparents, would we stand a fucking chance? We wouldn't stand a fucking chance. They would smoke us because they're fucking tough. They don't make people like that anymore. They're made out of this fiber, this fucking adamantium metal, their soul and their very character. I mean, the Great Depression, World War I, World War II, I mean, Korea, Vietnam, I mean, you name it. These people came through it fucking all. We wouldn't stand a fucking chance. Men, they were men, and I'm not taking anything away from the women then. And if you've been watching this show, these are traits, these alpha personality traits are very easily attainable by women as well, maybe even more so in some ways. Okay, so these are all traits that both genders can aspire to. There's alpha females as well. Okay, so but I do get on the topic of masculinity because I do feel like it's under attack. If you don't, this is probably the wrong show for you. Sorry. But I believe it is. And I want to make it cool again because I think it's pretty cool being a dude. You know, I think it's pretty cool. All right. So with that being said, so we developed this show, right? Because we want to do that. All right. We want to try to make men be cool again. We want it to be okay to raise your man to be tough, but to be intelligent, to be in touch with his feelings, to be in touch with his insecurities, but to be confident as well. And that's the key word today, is being confident. But I want to make this show portable. And what do you mean by that, big bearded bastard? What I mean by that is portable as in you can take, I hope there's a conversation sparked either with me, you hear something I say, or in the chat, or when Josh is back on the show, and you listen to it, and it may spark something that you haven't thought of before. And let me tell you, the biggest compliment that we have gotten, we've almost got it every show. So we may go 2 hours, and an hour and 59 and a half minutes is garbage. But that 30 seconds that either Josh or me or someone maybe in the chat says something, somebody in the chat will go, oh, hey, you guys gave me a lot to think about. Dude, that's it. That's what we want to do. We want to spark thought by conversation, maybe thinking differently about things, maybe thinking differently about yourself, because that's another thing that I want this show to do. I want it to be portable. I want you to be able to unpack it and make yourself better. So you hear something in this show, or you hear a conversation that we have on the show, and you go, hey, this is similar to a situation that the Alpha Bros were talking about. Okay? And maybe this is how I should look at this. Doesn't mean we're right, but there's nothing wrong with having multiple perspectives on an issue, a problem, okay? A challenge to meet, or a goal you want to reach. You can look at that two different ways too. Okay, so that is the goal of this show, guys. And we hope to fucking make you laugh. I hope to entertain you just a little bit, because why the fuck would you want to listen if we don't, right? All right. So no dongle tonight, so that should be a lot easier to do. No, just kidding. Okay. So what is the show tonight about? Tonight I called the show Releasing Your Inner Warrior, okay? I subscribe to that warrior mentality when I train in the gym. When I do a lot of things in my life, I want to attack it. I want to have a plan, a battle plan, and I want to execute that battle plan. Whether it's my diet, whether it's training, whether it's learning a new skill, whether I'm transitioning from my rifle to my pistol, whether I'm shooting prone, shooting in a car, like I want to plan and execute, okay, to the best of my ability. All right, what's up, Dan? Nice to see you in the chat, brother. So again, releasing your inner warrior. Now, what do you mean inner warrior? We all have it, guys. We all have it. I think the biggest bitch beta in the world, he has it. I don't know if it'll ever come out, and it's only one person can bring that thing out. Only one, and that's you. the fucking guy staring at you in the fucking mirror, you're the only person that can release that thing. No one else can do it. No one else can do it. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you see a loved one being harmed or your animal being hurt and you feel something well up inside you and it comes out. That's your inner warrior. That's your inner spirit too. It's going to go back in. When the event's over, when the experience is over, it's going to go back in. What I want, again, portable. I want you to unpack that motherfucker whenever you need to. Whether it's a financial goal, whether it's a fitness goal, whether you're fucking ice skating for the first time. Okay? Attack it. Why not? Yeah, well, you know, I don't know. I'll get some skates. Yeah, well, it's cold. Well, you know, I'll just hold on to the rail a little bit and just kind of move around. Once I feel comfortable, motherfucker, skate. You're wasting time. Get out and fucking skate, man. Okay? Grab it. Grab life by the fucking balls. You ain't getting no fucking younger. We're all gonna fucking die, probably sooner than later. Okay? Grab it. You got to. You got it. Release that motherfucker. Okay. So I called it that. And so how do you do that? So in the quest to be an alpha, in the quest to better ourselves, okay, for self-improvement, I believe there's one thing that has to happen. You have to have this above all else. You know, Josh and I, we've talked about courage. We've talked about honor. We've talked about all that shit. It's great. It really is. They're virtues, okay? If you don't have confidence, none of it falls into place. None of it. You're not going to be courageous because you're always going to self-doubt yourself. You're not going to honor anybody because you always self-doubt yourself. You don't honor anybody. You don't achieve anything because you're too busy playing the fucking victim. Because it's too fucking hard to look in the mirror and go, shit, that's the motherfucker right there that's responsible for my misery. That's tough. That's tough to fucking do. I'm not saying any of this is easy, guys. If it was, we'd all be fucking cock diesel motherfuckers. All right? This is something to aspire to. And we're constantly, and being an alpha is not, you don't get to a finish line. You don't go to a 26-week course by the Alpha Bros and you come out with a fucking certificate saying you are. You're constantly doing it. You'll never get there. It's the journey that makes you. Okay? So, what's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? Happy Friday, man. Hope you guys have a good weekend. So, why is confidence so important? And a lot of you are going to say, oh yeah, no shit. Of course you need confidence, man. Like, dude, I can do fucking anything, bro. I bench 315, dude. No fucking spot, bro. Yeah, okay. That ain't all it is. All right? And you may think you're the cock of the walk, man. You're probably hiding some insecurities. You're probably covering up some insecurities. But we're going to get to that too, because that's part of being confident is recognizing shortcomings. But why is confidence so fucking important? Why do I put that at the building block A? Here's why. Confidence allows you to control your fear and anxiety. Okay? How many of us dude, oh my God. Pandemic, anybody? Have you ever seen more people fucking afraid? I've never seen anything like it in my life. People riding bicycles outside by them fucking selves with masks on. Okay? And this isn't a conversation about, dude, they can have underlying conditions. That's not even what it's about. It's about you choosing to live your life. Hey, and if that person wants to have a mask on while he rides his bike outside, that's his choice. This is a fucking free country. That motherfucker can wear a goddamn clown outfit with a fucking dildo hanging off top of his head or a dildo on the seat while he's riding. I don't give a shit. It's a free fucking country, man. You can do that. Okay? But I've really seen a lot of fear be manipulated and controlling people. Okay? And it's taking their sense and twisted it. It's fear. Okay? It's fear is what it is. And this is another thing that we'll get, pandemic related, I guess. But being confident in your ability, being confident in my physical fitness allowed me not to be so afraid of the virus. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? People want to talk about mask, 6 feet mask, 6 feet mask, don't gather, 6 feet mask, don't gather. They neglected the number one fucking defense of the virus. Your fucking health. That's it. Number one. And I'm sure if you haven't heard my rant at the chick that I lost my fucking marbles on in Kroger because she was mask shaming a young girl when she had $400 worth of fucking processed carbohydrate garbage in her cart and then asked for 2 cartons of Palmolive menthols. But she wanted to mask shame this girl because she don't care about other people's health. Bitch, you don't care about your own fucking health. But you want to mask shame her? Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Pisses me off. Because people are they're turning this, see? They're turning it. They're trying to manipulate this situation. It ain't about the good for your fellow man. It's not about that to them. Okay? It never fucking was. All right? So confidence is going to allow you, when you're confident in your ability, you're going to be able to control really, really bad situations. Okay? As a new firefighter, I was able to, when that fight or flight response kicked in, or when I'm pulling ceilings and my tank is dinging and I'm fucking tired and I keep thinking, okay, I've been here before. I know I can go longer because of my physical fitness. I've been here before. I have confidence in my ability to do this. Okay? So therefore, I control my breathing. My breathing slows down. My anxiety dissipates somewhat. There's always some anxiety when you got that fucking mask on. It's hot. You're working. Okay? So confidence. All right? Key. Makes you more resilient. These are my notes. I'm sorry. Allows you to foster deeper compassion and improve relationships. That I think I deserve something for. I think that's a good one. I was thinking about it the other day, and when you're constantly self-doubting yourself, maybe you don't feel like you're attractive, maybe you don't feel like you're sexy, maybe you don't feel like your significant other cares as much about you, you start to create situations. We've all done it, guys. Motherfucker, there ain't a guy listening to this right now that ain't done it. You know, I like to think that I'm pretty level-headed when it comes to relationships, and I've done it. I've done it since I've been married. Yeah, like, who the fuck does that? You know, but I recognize that I may have an insecurity here because of an underlying issue or whatever. Okay, so therefore I'm not confident in that, and I create scenarios, all right, that could make situations worse. It has made situations worse. All right, guys, we've all done it. The more confident you are, the more compassionate you can be, the deeper connection, the deeper type of relationships you can have because you are confident. You're confident, man. Like, I am confident in my feelings. I'm confident in who I am. This person doesn't define my worth. Therefore, if something happens with us, I'm not going to say I'm not upset, but I'm not losing my shit. Okay? Again, fear and anxiety also, right? See how all these snowball on each other? It allows you to be more willing to try new things and create new experiences. Okay? Being confident. Again, like maybe even with your physical fitness. You know, like, man, I'd really like to try jiu-jitsu, but fuck, man, I'm old and I don't think I got the win capacity. All right. You know what that is, guys? That's your bitch voice. Everybody's got it. Men, women, everybody. Kids, they have it. It's that fucking it's insecurity manifests into a fucking mouth is what it is. And it sits there and tells you all the fucking reasons you can't do shit. And we believe it. Because I'm sitting there going, yeah, man, dude, I want to try jiu-jitsu, but yeah, man, I see fucking Mark Mims, man. He's getting after it, man. I want to fucking do that. I can fucking do that, man. Nah, dude, nah, you're old and you got fucking, your back's fucked up, your knees are fucked up, and one ankle lock, and you're probably limping for the rest of your life, and you're too goddamn big, and you don't have the wind capacity, you don't have the lung capacity. You be fucking tapping on, you know, kids would be making you tap. Yeah, you're right. Man, get the fuck out of here, insecurity voice. Little bitch voice. Okay? Fuck that. Be confident. When you're confident, you have good physical fitness, you have good self-confidence, self-reliance, then you know you can put yourself in these situations. You may fail, and I may get tapped by the 12-year-old girl in there that's not tapped anybody in her life. But that's okay. I'm bettering myself. Okay? We're all going to fail. All right? But it's how we come out of that tunnel. We come out of that tunnel better, always. Remember that. Okay? You no longer need approval from others. Okay? So when you're, the less confident you are, you're constant, betas are fucking notorious for this, right? Betas are constantly like, they're like, they have an opinion, but whatever the opinion is in the group, that's what they go with. That's what they want to do. Because they don't want to upset the apple cart because they need that approval. If someone was like, oh, shit, I don't know. Hey, man, let's go do this protest. And everybody's like, yeah. And it may be something that I do not believe in. I'm going to go, hey, guys, I totally agree with your right to do that. I'm going to go have a beer. Y'all be careful. If y'all get locked up, give me a call. Be safe. You know, I'm not going to create an argument. I'm not going to tell them why they're fucking stupid because they're doing that. Okay? Because that is their decision. It's not mine. I don't have to conform to what they believe because I have my own beliefs. Now, maybe I'm on the fence about my beliefs. Maybe I kind of see what they're saying, but maybe I don't feel like that is the appropriate way to get attention to that cause. Or maybe I do, and I go. Okay? But when you're confident in what you believe, you don't need the approval of anyone. Again, that's the reason you're able to form better connections, better friendships, deeper connections with loved ones. Okay? Because you know who the fuck you are. All right? And people see that. People see that, and they gravitate toward it. Okay? Confidence. It's the fucking building block. All right? So really quick, I want to talk about this because I think it's something that I don't, again, trying to misspell the myth of the fucking alpha male here. I've got whiskey over here and I'm dying to get to it. Hold on a minute. I get caffeined up. Caffeinated, motivated, baby. You got to caffeinated, motivated. All right. So an alpha is always aware of its limitations. Okay. I am a poor swimmer. I'm a very poor swimmer because I'm heavy. I'm 245 pounds. I don't carry a lot of body fat. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm not buoyant. I'm not buoyant at all. I sink like a fucking rock. Okay. Now my physical fitness allows me to move through the water. Okay. But anything endurance wise, it's not good for me. Okay, it's not good. Now, it is something I do want to improve. I do want to improve my water skills is what I'm calling it. So really quick, I want to get to the chat because I like what Debo had to say. Some people are not confident in their beliefs, and because of peer pressure, they cave in. Exactly, Debo, exactly. That is classic beta. It's classic. They need that approval. They don't feel your way. But they don't want to upset the apple cart anyway because your approval is too important to them. Your approval trumps their beliefs. Not attractive, is it? It's not what a leader is it? Is it somebody you want to be your best bro? Probably not. I don't know. Again, That's nothing. Nobody wants to strive for that. Okay, that's weak sauce, man. Okay, stay to your convictions. Right or wrong, man, they're your fucking convictions, and you live in the greatest country in the world that allows you to express that. Okay, there's a lot of people expressing opinions that a lot of people are upset about. Okay, you should never be upset about someone expressing their opinion. Now, maybe how they're doing it, if they're causing harm to other people and destruction to property and stuff like that, absolutely, because that's not how it should be done. Okay, but no one should be upset about anybody displaying their belief. Okay, because that's what makes this fucking country amazing. Go to Korea, go to North Korea, and try to fucking say anything against the government. Just go ahead, do it. Goodbye. By the way, we'll never fucking see you again. You'll be fucking gone. They'll drop you in a fucking hole somewhere, or they'll send you to a logging camp in Siberia that's made to look like Korea. Vice News did a documentary on it. It's fucking fantastic. If you have not seen it, it is amazing. But they do that. Okay. So, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, know your own limitations. Okay. Know your limitations. You have to be aware of them. I'm a poor swimmer. All right. I know this, but it doesn't drive me. Okay. It doesn't define me. All right. That's the difference. Okay. I'm definitely aware of what I am weak at. Okay. Pistol versus rifle. I'm definitely weaker at pistol than I am rifle. It's a weakness. I'm working on it. But how would I know to work on it? I've recognized it as a weakness. Okay, when I was playing basketball, I was right-handed. My left hand sucked. Wow. Guess what I'm doing all summer? Dribbling, eating, shooting, tying my shoes, everything I can do left-handed because it was a weakness. Okay, you have to be aware of it. You don't let it define you, but you have to be aware of it. Alphas are good at doing that. Okay, this is key, guys. This is really, really, really key. Okay, I think it goes unsaid too much. You must be comfortable in your own skin. There's so many of us that aren't, and I'm not saying this as like this is a fucking easy thing to fix. It's fucking not. Again, there is no graduation to this. This is a constant lifelong pursuit is what this is. Achieving these traits, achieving your goals, trying to become the best fucking human being you can be. Okay? This is a lifelong thing. All right? But to start to be able to open up all these possibilities that these alpha personalities can give, all these alpha traits can give you, confidence is key. And to have that, you really, really need to be comfortable in your own skin. Okay? So how do you do that? How can we be comfortable in our own skin? I'm going to try to give you guys, I don't want to call them life hacks because I think that's stupid. Actually, it's not. It's actually kind of good. But no, I'm going to try to give you some ways to improve your confidence. Okay? Some of them you've heard of. Some of them, when I say them, you're going to go, oh, fuck, here we go. Same shit my doctor's been telling me for 10 years. It probably is. But I'm going to give you another reason that maybe he didn't. 1 second. All right. Skull, motherfuckers. It's party time. No. But I have been wanting to get to this. Damn. All right. Ooh, fuck. Man, put too much in it. All right. How to be more confident. What are some things you can do? How to be more comfortable in your own skin. What are some things you can do? This is a big one, guys. I hate saying it. You're going to hate to hear it. And I hate saying it. But it's a fucking fact. It's a fucking truth. As sure as shit as I'm sitting here. And guys that have done it, you know. Change your eating habits. Change your fucking eating habits. How the hell is that going to make me more confident? Okay? Great question. Changing your eating habits, you're going to have more energy. You're going to probably start to lose some weight. Okay? You're going to start to sleep better. You're going to start to feel better. You're going to start having more self-worth just by having better sleep and just your body feeling better. Okay? Now, I don't mean to start a full-blown prepping your meals diet. If you want to do that, fucking outstanding. Hit me up. I'll give you any help that you need. Okay? I'm talking about make a small change. I always tell people this. So Jason says in chat, so you're saying we should go vegetarian. Hey, if you think that's going to make you feel better, absolutely. Absolutely. If you're eating garbage all day long and you want to go to a vegetable-based diet, you fucking do it. I'll never do it, but I guarantee you're going to feel the effects of that. Okay? Dude, you are what you eat. There's maybe never been a truer statement. My wife, who really had never been on any type of diet plan, after she met me, and I was competing still then, so I was on major hardcore diets at the time, she started eating better, and then she found a plan that worked for her. And to this day, she'll tell you she misses how she felt. Not just how she, and that's the funny thing. When I hear people that get on these journeys, these weight loss journeys, it's never about how they look. Think about that. The next time you hear someone talk about their experience, I lost 100 pounds, I lost 50 pounds. They never talk about, I looked great. I felt great. That's key, man. That's fucking key. They felt great. Guess what that leads to? Feeling comfortable in your own skin. Guess what that leads to? More fucking confidence. Guess what that leads to? Controlling your anxiety and your fear. Guess what that leads to? More compassion, deeper relationships. Guess what that leads to? Changing your diet. That's it. One fucking thing. Do one fucking thing. Stop drinking Cokes all day. Quit fucking smoking. Maybe you try a ketogenic diet for a week. Maybe you try intermittent fasting. Fasting's fucking great. It's easy as shit. Try it. You're going to be better. I've done it all, guys. Low carb, high protein, ketogenic, intermittent fasting. I'm forgetting some. I've done it all. How would I know what works for me if I don't? Okay, I've done it all. Okay. Now, and when you get to a level of physical fitness, I'm not saying you can always eat what you want, but you can splurge on the weekends. You can enjoy life. I love food, man. I love food. But I also know when I'm eating like shit, my energy sucks, my workout sucks, my mental state sucks. Ain't worth it to me. If you've ever went on that journey, you will find it. And I'm not saying you'll thank me for it. You should thank yourself for being brave enough to take that fucking leap, to take that chance. Okay? Your body will fucking thank you for sure. All right. The next one's a no-brainer. You knew it was fucking coming right after diet. Start a physical fitness plan. I don't give a shit what it is. If you're on the couch fucking 7 days a week, go for a fucking walk. Wear your mask. I don't give a shit. Actually, don't wear your mask. Get some fresh air. Get some fucking fresh air. Okay? It's good for you. It's good for you. I promise. You won't get COVID from walking the block. I promise you. There's been no evidence of that. All right? Probably. I don't know. To hear some group talk, it probably is. But start a physical fitness plan. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing works better than diet and exercise. Absolutely fucking nothing. Hey, if it's yoga, fucking do yoga, man. Yoga will kick your ass. Show me a fucking dude that thinks he's badass that has never done yoga. I'll show you a guy that ain't so fucking tough. Because it kicked my ass. I love it. I wish I had more time for it. And I wish it was fucking cheaper. It's fucking expensive. Like, yoga's expensive, man. But I get it. I mean, it's fantastic. And the older I get, the more I should be doing yoga instead of weight training. But I love weight training. So, guys, do something. Get a kettlebell. Walk. Do some sit-ups. Shit you can do at home. Do chair squats. Do 3 sets of 10 repetition chair squats at your house. Okay? Get up, move, be ambulatory. The body was meant to fucking move. Okay? I see people on my walks that will cross the street because I don't wear a mask on my walks. I have to, Jason. It happened to me not too long ago when I was walking my dog. And I swear they both had their mask on and, whatever. Again, man, I'd hate to think I was this goddamn scared all the time. But, hey, man, to each their own, Okay. Next one. So, physical fitness, eating right. Come on. Easy. You knew it. You knew it was coming. Had to say it. These are easier things to do. Okay? I do these myself. All right? There's nothing on this list that I don't do, by the way. That's how I got it. Okay? All right. You make an everyday list. Okay? What do you mean, Big B? What I mean is I write down everything that I want to do the day before. I have a notepad sits by my bed. So I have a EDC tray. It's with my flashlight, my handgun, and my knife, and I set my flashlight in this pad. Okay, and it has everything that I want to accomplish for the following day. Okay, now if I don't have a lot to do, I'll put easy shit on there, like get all the towels washed. Make sure Leia gets a walk. I'm going to do that anyway, okay? When I have bigger shit that I need to do, that takes priority, okay? But here's the reason. It's really not what you put down on there as long as you put something, because here's what happens. It's a neurological response, okay? You can Google it, okay? You can Google it. All right, so I put down make my bed before I leave. Well, made my bed. Cross it out. Okay? Make sure Leia gets walked before I go to the gym. Cross it off. All right? Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Cross it off. Pay my bills. Pay my bills. Cross it off. Okay? I'm doing all these little things. And as I cross them off, there's a neurological response. At the end of the day, dude, when I go to make my new list and I'm peeling off my old list, I feel the Wonder Woman drums going off in my head. That, like you're fucking ready to fucking stab somebody. Yes. I fucking get hyped because I look at my list and I got all these lines through it. That man not really did shit. Okay? But I've improved my self-worth this much. But it doesn't make any difference. It's a neurological response. I go to bed feeling accomplished, ready for the fucking next list. And then let something happen to where I can't get something crossed off my list. Motherfucker. Gets me. Okay? But again, it's all about improving your self-worth, improving your confidence. Okay? Feeling accomplished. Okay? All right. So make little lists, like little list. Make big lists. Okay? You may have a fucking, what they call it, a vision board. I don't know, fucking, like, you want a, big ass fucking yacht so all your boys can go party and shit. I don't know. Whatever it is, okay? Make that list. Okay? If it's learn to play the guitar, fucking put it on the list. Okay? Have big lists too. And always keep them in sight. You don't have to fucking make a board. You don't have to put it on a mirror. You can do all that. Whatever works, man. I'm saying I got big lists right by my bedpost. Okay? A lot of my big list stuff a lot of it's been marked off, which again, when you get to mark off something big on your list, it's huge. It's fucking huge. And you're crossing off maybe a little slower, like you're like savoring that motherfucker. You're like, yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You like that? You like that goal? You like that? You like how I just fucking lined you up, bitch? Take it. That's right. Big list. Make big list. Neurologically, you're always going to have that out there, out here. Little lister right here, big lister out here. But you can fucking see them, man. Keep it where you can see it, all right? It's going to improve your self-worth. All right. Push through self-doubt. Okay. Stay with me on this. Because I know you're all like, what, motherfucker? Who does, how you do that? By having confidence, duh. No, we do know that, right? You got to have confidence, push through self-doubt. Here's what you do. So you tell yourself, okay, when you're doubting yourself, okay, there's a technique that special operations use, Navy SEALs use to get them through tough times, okay? It can be an ordeal. It could be a catastrophe. It could be, a family member passing, a pet. It could be a lot of things. Okay, self-doubt to me is the little demon that just grows and grows and grows and grows. So how do we keep that motherfucker this big? Okay, like all these things, we're feeding our inner warrior, right? Remember the show started, Release Your Inner Warrior? All this is food for that motherfucker because you're the only one that can release it. You're the only one that can release this guy. All right? So what you want is you want to quiet the bitch voice, but you want to quiet this demon of self-doubt. That's what he is. That's all he fucking is, little fucker. Little fucker that wants to fuck your life up. He wants you miserable like he is. Okay? He wants your life here on this plane of existence to be fucking hell on earth for you. All right? So he's constantly in your head. All right? So say you have something really bad happen. You're just really fucking doubting yourself. Maybe you made a poor decision. Okay, maybe you got in a fight with a loved one. Maybe you got in a fight with a friend. Okay, so now you've got all this self-doubt in your head. How do you fix it? Here's a trick. You talk to yourself. I'm pretty sure that they think those people are crazy, Big B. You're right. All right, but again, Special Forces, Navy SEALs, they incorporate this technique to get through tough times. All right, and what it is you have a conversation with yourself. All right, you talk to yourself positively. Okay, like, look, man, this sucks right now, but we're going to get through this. We're going to be thinking rationally, and we're going to take step A, step B, and step C. We don't know what step D is. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay? So as you talk to yourself positively, okay, get in your car, make a fucking video, do whatever you want to do. Okay, but you talk positively to yourself. Again, there's a neurological response. Okay, your brain starts to release endorphins. What do endorphins do, Big B? Endorphins do the same thing as when you're on a good diet or you're exercising. They're like narcotics. They're like natural narcotics that our body hormonally releases. Okay, so now your self-doubt's starting to wane because now your confidence is improving. Your self-worth is improving. Okay, you feel more self-reliant. Okay, so we talk to ourselves, and it's fine. Like some people are good enough to stay inside their own head and have that conversation. I can't. I get in my car and I drive. I drive and I talk to myself. Okay, and which is cool now with like cell phones and shit. No one thinks you're nuts because they're like, who the fuck is that guy talking to? There's nobody in his car. Now it's like, oh, he's on his Bluetooth. Which, what am I talking about? No one's seeing me talk because they're too busy looking at their fucking screen anyway. So they're not even looking at me. Travis said, I prefer the caffeine, nicotine, vodka diet. A lot of people do, Trav. A lot of people do, man. It's not healthy, brother. I hate to tell you that because, man, I wish it was. Hey, caffeine, vodka, love it all. Nicotine, love my cigars, but I got to have enough good habits to counteract my vices. Again, knowing your limitations, right? All right. So again, talk to yourself. Okay, I know what to do here, and then you try to move on. Okay, the last one is a hack that I think I saved it for last because I feel like it's one of the biggest fucking problems that we have right now. One of the biggest problems. Not vodka, Trav, but definitely some Old Forester bourbon. It's really good. But I made it too strong again. All right. This is the big one, okay? This is going to keep you... You'll never be confident. You'll never be fucking successful. I'm telling you right now, if you possess this, you got to get rid of it. And a lot of people, especially nowadays, are really subscribing to this. We all do from time to time, because it may be like you can make an argument that's factually true. It's still not going to fucking help you. You still have to move forward. You still have to get by it. All right? Stop being a victim. Just fucking stop. Okay? It's nobody's fault you are where you are. It's nobody's fault. Okay? Again, the dude that you're looking at, the guy in the fucking mirror, not the guy you're looking at, not me, I didn't fucking do it, but the guy you're looking in the mirror, that's whose fucking fault it is. If you're overweight, you're unhealthy, you're unhappy, you're not financially able like you want to be, look at the fucking mirror. It was no politician. It was no boss. It was no job. It was a fucking you. You. If you look at your success that you've had in your entire life, and then you go back and you equate the actions that you took to get where you are, it equals. It fucking equals, guys. It just does. It does. I hate to say it. It does. Now, are some people giving the short end of the fucking stick? You fucking damn right they are. Some people are born in the fucking ghetto. Some people are born homeless. Josh Jacobs for the Raiders was homeless most of his fucking middle school life. Look at him now. He could have cried. He could have said, fuck this. I'm gonna go and be in a gang, or I'm gonna sell drugs, or I'm gonna work at McDonald's my whole life. He could have said all that. He fucking didn't. There's 1,000 fucking success stories out there. Where do success stories come from? They come from diversity. They come from fucking failure. They come from catastrophe. No one wants to hear about the internet poker player that won a fucking $10 billion in a poker game. Fuck that guy, man. Not taking nothing away from him. Hey, good congratulations. Not a story I want to aspire to. Okay, you got lucky. Some people get unlucky. All right? I'm saying it's nobody's fault but yours. If you're in a fucking hole and it wasn't your fault, guess whose fault? You're still in the hole. Bingo. Yours. It's your fucking fault. Get out of the fucking hole, man. No president elected is going to fucking pull you out of that fucking hole. No representative is going to pull you, no mayor is going to pull you out of that hole. They're just not going to fucking do it, man. They don't care about you. You gotta care. Release your fucking inner demon, man. I said inner demon. No, we keep him quiet. If you want to call your inner warrior inner demon, that's cool too. Whatever gets you motivated, that's all it's about. But release your inner fucking warrior. Be confident. Be self-fucking reliant. Go get what you want. It's now, man. It's now. While you're watching this, it's fucking now. It's not next week. I'm going to start my diet Monday. You know what? That's fine. Start your diet on Monday. If that's what it takes to get you fucking going today, you make a plan. If that's the part of your battle plan that we talked about earlier, making a fucking battle plan, if Monday is your fucking day, if that's D-Day for you, then Monday. It's fucking Monday. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Because what you've done is you're creating a plan. You have an effective date. Little list. Remember? Create a diet plan. Start on Monday. Maybe it's the big list. Who knows? Yeah, motherfucker. You like that? You like that goal? You like that line going through you? How's that feel, boy? All these things can make you better. They're supposed to. It's what we're doing. It's what I want this show to do. I want to help people recognize their flaws, their shortcomings, but that's not good enough. Again, not being a victim. There's a lot of people out there spouting what's wrong with the world, what's wrong with you, what's wrong with society. No one's giving you any answers, are they? Oh, it's this guy's fault. This guy's fault. Oh, no. No, it's the right's fault. No. It's the left's fault. It was Trump's fault. That's Biden's fault. It's the immigrants' fault. How's that fucking help you? Does it help you? Does it help you whose fucking fault it is? Does it help you in your fucking hole? While you're down in your fucking hole of despair with your little demon on your shoulder? Does that help you? Does that help you get out of the fucking hole? Know whose fault it is? You know what they say? The best revenge is living well. Maybe that's how we get all these people back. All these people that put us in this hole. Maybe that motivates you. Maybe I'll take revenge on everybody by fucking being the best goddamn person I can be. Maybe I'll touch somebody. Maybe I'll get somebody to see a different way of thought, a different way of thinking. Not the best way. Maybe it's a hybrid way for them. Again, the purpose of this show, I want people to think about things. I want the conversation to spark thought, creative, critical thinking. Okay? For everybody to be fucking better. That's all I want. I just want people to be fucking better. We all want the same things. Black, white, gay. We all want love. We all want companionship. We all want success. We all want some type of financial stability. We want all the same things, guys. We all want that. We all want justice. We all want law and order. We want to be able to walk our dogs without carrying firearms. We want to go downtown and see the beautiful river and not worry about something happening. Okay? We want all these things. All right? You're responsible. You're responsible for all that. Debo says, oh, and guys, I've seen a lot of you come in, and I'm really bad about if I go to the chat, I'll lose my train of thought. So I'm really trying. I was trying to stay on point because I had something I wanted to say. Okay, Mike, yes, fuck yeah, Mike. And then Sanders is trying to tune in but on duty while making runs. Hey, Zach, thank you for your service, brother. You guys stay safe. Thanks for trying to tune in while you're at work. I really appreciate that. Debo says some people are afraid to ask for help when you have people out there who are willing to help them get their lives back on track for a better way of life. The Alpha Bro Show. Wink, wink. Hey, it's funny you say that, Debo, because, I was in a profession that helped people. And we did. We did help. We helped a lot of people. 23 years of my career, I like to think I helped some people. And you never want credit for it. I never did, still don't. And it was beyond rewarding. And I feel like this show, going off on a tangent now, I told you, I made it too fucking strong. I still want to help people. I still want to, maybe my experience in the fire service, not just fighting fires, but like the camaraderie, the near-death experiences that some of us have had, some of the things I've seen, some of the horror that I've seen. Maybe in some way we can change that, like create a new path to something more positive, if that makes any sense at all. And I'm hoping that this show can do that. Josh and I, the dongle, which, again, for you guys that have tuned in late, the dongle's not with me now. I am dongleless for the first time since we've done this show. He's got a lot going on. So, but he'll be back with me next week. We feel the same way. about this show, what we want it to be. We're still trying to get there. We're still trying to find our voice. Tangent. Yes. Man, that's what I do, man. I tell you. Well, my notes are done, Trav. My notes are done. And I was actually getting ready to close the show, and then Debo's comment got me thinking. So, yes, and drinking tangents are always the best. But no, I mean, we're trying to find our voice, and we want to help people. And again, you know, sparking a conversation that can get people thinking in a different way. And again, don't get me wrong. The main focus is I do feel like there's an attack on masculinity. I do feel like that being a man is bad. Oh, fuck. Why do you got to be so dude, man? I actually heard that in the gym one day. You know, and it's like, she was kidding. She wasn't talking to me. She was talking to someone else. She was kidding. But it's a sentiment that I've heard it. We've seen it. We've seen it on TV. You know, there's shirts. I'm getting a shirt, actually. This is toxic masculinity on it. I'm going to put not so toxic on it because doesn't have to be. It shouldn't be. Okay, masculinity is a great thing. Femininity is a great thing. Okay? Being a woman is fucking, I mean, come on, guys. We all like women, right? You know, I mean, we want our women to be womanly. If you're into that, if you're not into that, maybe you don't like them to be woman. Whatever you like. What I'm saying is be who you want to be. And I feel like these alpha traits help get people there. I feel like it not only, it creates more, like, if you're watching, if you're not conforming to some of these alpha traits, you're viewing life through standard definition. If you start to aspire and you start to manifest some of these alpha traits, they're in all of us, man, woman, but we really haven't expanded upon them yet. We can be watching life in fucking 4K. That's how I feel about it. Okay? Fucking grab it, man. Grab it. Grab it. Do what you've wanted to do. If you want to take a trip, man, take that fucking trip. If you want to backpack Europe, backpack fucking Europe. You want to learn to ride a fucking horse, man, you do that shit. Because don't be on that deathbed, and we're all going to be there. We're all going to be there wondering, wishing. Okay? I want to go to Valhalla with my fucking axe in my hand. And what I mean by that is I want to be ready. Probably won't be. I'll probably cry like a little bitch. But what I'm saying is I want to have experienced life at its fullest, and I'm trying to. And I want to think that I wasn't the same guy I was when I was 18, as I was 25, as I was 35, as I was 45, as I was 55, and on through the line, man, however far I get. I don't want to look back and think I didn't fucking progress. I don't want to look back and think that, man, I'm the same piece of shit that I was when I was 25. Think about that for a minute, guys. Can you remember back? Some of you guys got some age on you like me. Can you imagine? Trav, Debo, can you guys imagine if you were the same guy you were when you were fucking 25? Well, we'd be dead for sure. But, I mean, that sucks. That sucks, man. I don't want to be that guy. Travis says, the problem is people don't know the difference between toxic masculinity and masculinity. Absolutely, Travis. Absolutely. So, to these people that you know, you tell them to subscribe to the Alpha Bro Show. We're going to tell them the difference. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to show people that being a guy is good. A guy's in touch with his feelings. A guy, you may have missed some of that, Trav. A man is in touch with his insecurities, but he's confident enough to where he can form deeper relationships with people, with women, with his significant other, with whoever, than someone who's not. Because insecurities cause problems. Okay? They cause issues. We've all been there. All right? Whether you didn't trust the girl you were dating, or you had an insecurity with a guy that she was friends with, or whatever it was. All right? When you're confident and you don't rely on that person for your self-wealth, your self-reliance, then it is what it is. Okay? You rely on you. Okay? But you can form these deep bonds with people. Okay? Because you know who you are. You know the old saying, you can't love someone without loving yourself. Again, we're going back to the notes again with being comfortable in your own skin. Well, how do you do that? Well, you become more confident. You become more self-reliant. Okay? You know your insecurities. They don't define you. You push through that shit. All right? It's all about being fucking better, man. It's all about being a better person. Okay? Again, Trav got on me because I got on a tangent, but that's all I got. I don't have the dongle with me tonight, so kind of on my own. I'm used to doing a show on my own. I did a show for 4 years by myself, but being in touch with your feminine side actually makes you more masculine. Absolutely. That's a great point. It's a point. It's a show topic that Josh and I have talked about. We haven't researched it enough to make it a show yet. But absolutely. And when we figure out, I hope tonight seems like it went fine for me, audio and video wise. But when we start to nail that down, we're going to start having some guests on. I've got two females that want to be guests on the show that are fucking fantastic. And they're alpha as fuck. And when you all hear them and when you see them, you're going to go, God damn, where the fuck did he find them at? They were the first two people popped in my head when I made a guest list. It's they're women, but they exhibit all these alpha traits that you wish some of your buddies had. Ain't no beta in them. Okay? And Josh and I have touched on before about being nurturing. It's also an alpha trait. Okay? Look at the pack. So you can go look at the animal kingdom and you look at the alpha wolf or the alpha gorilla orangutan. And they're nurturing, okay? They worry about their young. They worry about their female. They worry about their pack, okay? They nurture them. That's their goal. That's their job. They're the leader. Leaders should be nurturing, okay? I know a lot of the leaders aren't, and I think that's going to be a topic for a show also, especially what's went on this last week with the fire department. But anyway, again, another show. But yeah, so all these alpha traits, man, we can break it down to 1,000 different ways, but I just want to give you guys some ideas on to be confident, how to be more confident. Okay. Exercise some of these little hacks. Okay. If you just do one of them, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, scrap it. If it doesn't work for you, fucking scrap it. And yes, Travis is exactly right. If the pack is successful, you're successful. Just like in business. I mean, Travis is a business owner. You know, if you have great people working underneath you, it's fantastic. So, tangent real quick, just a caveat on that point. There was an issue going on in the fire department where leadership wasn't being represented like it should have been. So you had some of the older guys that were kind of, bitching, saying that they don't want the leadership to show up. We don't want the bosses to show up. We want to do what we want to do. I totally understand that. All right. But here was my analogy, my comparison. If you had a company, okay, and you had 20 guys, all right, maybe it's a roofing business, maybe it's a remodeling business, whatever it is, okay? Take Travis. Travis he runs a tattoo shop. He's got people that works underneath him. All right? If you're not there, say you show up every day. You show up every day for a fucking year. And, you're there if they have issues. You're there to give them guidance. You're there to maybe lay the law down. Hey, man, you got to start coming to fucking work on time. We have a standard here. Okay, you have to adhere to that standard or you won't work here anymore. Okay, maybe it's even that. Okay? So a year goes by, you're successful, man. 2 years go by, you're successful. Well, the boss starts to stop coming in. Okay? Now you've got newer people. You have a newer workforce because other people have left, retired, gotten other jobs, whatever. And now you've kind of got 10 old people, 10 new people. Boss shows up once a month, once every couple weeks. How well do you think your business does? It's not rocket science, is it? It's not rocket science. There was a captain on the fire department. He had a guy, they're still new guys, with 8 years and 6 years. They didn't know what this leader looked like. Couldn't pick him out. Didn't know what he looked like. Knew his name because it's everywhere. They didn't know what he looked like. It's not good. It ain't good at all. So, again, like Travis said, if the pack is successful, you're successful. Okay? Alphas, they typically do make great leaders. True alphas do. But to be a leader, you don't necessarily have to have all the alpha traits. But again, like I said before, this is a progression. There's no doctorate in being an alpha male or being an alpha trait. Okay? There's not. It's a process that's going to continue. It's a lifelong process. Okay? I've been open 9 years and still scrub toilets every day to set example. That's it. That's it right there. Leading by example. You're gaining respect. You're not demanding respect. Okay? And then when someone goes in there and the toilet hasn't been cleaned, they're like, oh shit, let me get the fucking toilet, because they see the boss fucking clean the toilets. Yeah, I was a 20-year private still cleaning toilets. Didn't care. Thought it's easy. It's pretty easy, especially at a firehouse because toilets get cleaned every day. Like every morning they get cleaned. So every day it's the cleanest toilet you ever sit on. And I'd be like, fuck, this is fucking easy, blah, blah, blah. So didn't mind cleaning toilets. Not a big deal. But again, you lead by example. So, and there's going to be a leadership topic or a leadership episode we're going to do. All these things kind of intertwine. That's the reason I was wanting to keep the focus on confidence because I do feel like it's the building block of everything. Now, a guy that is not confident and is insecure on how he's perceived, he ain't cleaning no fucking toilets because he's the goddamn boss. I'm the motherfucking boss. I ain't cleaning no fucking toilets. There's firefighters like that. There's captains like that. There was a captain who wanted me to clean his we had private bathrooms at a firehouse I was at. He wanted me to clean his fucking bathroom every day. He was the only captain I ever had that wanted me to clean his fucking bathroom every day. I told him I ain't doing it. No. They're private bathrooms, Cap. You fuck that bathroom up, that's on you. You clean it. I ain't fucking cleaning it. I don't ask you to clean mine. I ain't cleaning yours. You ain't got to cook. There's a lot of things that comes with being a captain, but I ain't doing that. So, for one thing, he had to fucking ask. If you need to ask, then you probably don't have the fucking respect to ask. You see what I'm saying? It's like being an icon or being an alpha. You don't go around telling people you're an alpha. If you do, guess what? You ain't. You're a guy that's covering up a fucking insecurity. Okay? If you're the big, bald, bearded, muscular, tattooed guy that walks in a room and you're the loudest, you're probably insecure about something. You're probably covering up a bunch of insecurities and you don't want people to realize it because you're using your physical attributes to mask emotional and intellectual ones. Okay? And yes, I did use myself as an example just now. But no, it is funny that, I am loud. I am all those things. And I, again, being aware of yourself, your not just your insecurities, but your shortcomings, I've realized that I will be viewed that way if I walk into a room and people don't know me. I am really trying to not be as loud. It's hard for me. And I'm trying to lay low because I know my personality will eventually take over, but I don't want to walk into a room with people not even knowing my fucking name and being this loud, bearded, tattooed guy. Okay. I keep my opinions to myself for the most part, unless I'm asked. I don't lie about them, because I believe in them. So I'm not going to lie about them. I'm not going to argue with you about yours. But so I know the perception of me. All right. So I'm very cautious to not give someone a reason to think that I'm this toxic, masculine asshole. You know what I mean? So again, aware. I'm aware. It's fine. Hey, it's taken me 48 years I'm comfortable in my skin. I can say that, and I mean that. I'm comfortable in my skin. And for those of you that aren't, I want that for you because it's a fucking good feeling. I am comfortable in my skin. I got a lot to work on. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm fucking perfect, but I'm very comfortable in my skin. I'm very aware of my insecurities. I'm very aware of my shortcomings. I'm very aware of things I need to work on. And again, lifelong process. Okay. Guys, I could go on all day about this shit. I want to thank the chat. You guys are always amazing. Thank you so much, especially being dongleless. I needed my co-host. You guys are my always my other co-host. If you know anybody you think might like this kind of content, shoot them a link to the show. Shoot them a link to the Facebook. Shoot them a link to the Instagram, the YouTube, whatever you want to do, the Anchor, the iTunes. So this show will be up sometime next week on those. I'm doing the editing myself now, so it's really kind of like I'm learning it. I think the ones up are okay. I think they're okay. They could be better. But I think it's getting there, and I'll get better at it. Again, I know I'm not good at it, but I'm working on it. Okay. That's the thing. Again, thank you, Debo, so much for putting up all my social media links. Okay, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. All right, and really, really quick, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get one free Twitch subscription. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything, gives me a little bit. So if you could go to Twitch, make an account, link your Prime accounts, and give me that subscription, it'd be fucking awesome. If not, no worries, man. Appreciate you guys listening. Especially you guys on the audio side, and love you guys in the fucking chat. Just sorry, audio listeners. The chat is the live shows my love, and I love the chat, and I love people commenting and giving me stuff to talk about and think about as well. So with that, guys, challenge yourself. And what I mean by that is challenge yourself to be better in some way, whether it's to change what you're eating. Maybe you've been wanting to quit smoking. Maybe you've been wanting to not drink as much. Or maybe you just make a little change, man, and stick to it. Tell yourself you're fucking sticking to it and do it. Okay? Make a little list, a daily list. Cross that shit off. See how it makes you feel. Maybe it makes you feel better, maybe it doesn't. Okay? But try something new to better yourself. Okay, if everybody does that, man, we'll make the world a little bit better place as we go. All right, guys, have a fucking safe weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and say we'll be back on Wednesdays, but with Josh, you never know. So be following the social media links, and I'll get it out as soon as I can. Okay, guys. Again, thank you so much. Have a safe weekend, guys. Peace.